Talking about. Here you go. This is the guy right here.
I don't even want to talk to you, June. I don't even want to talk to you, June. We're competing today. No friends. This is the first inter-team morning fishing perch and striper derby. Start time 6:30. Clock out time's 8 o'clock. Today is the day that the two guys that never catch any fish are gonna win and sweep the morning. I'm tired of seeing June's videos. Yep. I'm tired of seeing Vlad's pictures. Everyone's catching fish except for me and Brad. The only thing we seem to be able to catch are colds these days. Today is the day all that ends, right?
That's right. Let's do this.
Let's do this. And I'm using my secret weapon, my inline Carolina rig. That's right. A 1 foot length of leader line, 2 beads, and 2 clips on either end allows me to clip in a Carolina rig setup so I can run a full-size 6-inch camel gulp sandworm, and if that doesn't work, I can switch it out for a sand crab, and if that doesn't work, I can go big for a striper, simply unclip my inline Carolina rig and direct tie to a bucktail. So it'll save me a lot of time going up and down the beach. A lot of guys are using sand crabs today, but I think because of the low tide, there's only going to be perch nearby, so I'm going for the big perch with a full-size camel gulp sandworm. Alright, first cast. Tide's pretty low, so it's really difficult to read where the holes are. I think I'm in the front of a sand break. I think there's a hole about 10 yards to my left. This spot doesn't give me anything in a couple minutes, so I'm going to move. There's a lot of seaweed in this water. I'm moving down the beach to my right, casting out and seeing if I can get away from it. I'm finding little clear spots here and there. So I'm trying to read where the seaweed is, and more so than finding where the holes are. I definitely think we're past peak low tide. I feel like it's the beginning of incoming high tide. So maybe the bite will turn on in the next half hour. When we're in between wave sets and it gets kind of flat, I like to kind of survey where the next set comes in. It's a good opportunity to read where the breaks and the holes and the troughs might be. I definitely think I'm in between 2 troughs. I think there's a hole directly in front of me. Seaweed seems to be pretty absent right here. I'm going to keep working this spot. Alright guys, I think I had what was my first good bite. Came real close. I think I just missed a pretty good sized perch. I probably should have let him take it. Waited half a second and then hook set. Got a little excited. We'll see if we can get him to bite again. Oh! I'm definitely getting some responses out here. Might have found our hole. Alright, I think we're about 30 minutes into our little derby here. About 7 o'clock a.m. I'm about 300 to 400 yards north of the rest of the group. I'm just working my way down the beach and fan casting with my full 6-inch Berkeley Gulp Camel sandworm. I think the rest of the guys are using sand crabs. They're just sitting and baiting. I'm sticking and moving, catching a lot of seaweed. The bites I had earlier seem to have gone away, so I'm looking to see if that school's around me now. Tide's definitely coming in, so hopefully the bite will turn on with it. Just gonna keep working this worm, fan casting my way north. There's a spot I want to target. If I don't hit anything there, I'm gonna work my way back and see how the rest of the group's doing. I got eyes down the beach, and it looks like maybe Vlad hooked up with the first perch of the day. And me. More seaweed. Hey, check this out, guys. There's a Dungeness crab right at my feet. I don't know if you can see him. Judges crab season's over for the year of 2016. If it picks up on time, there's no red algae warning and no delay like there was last crab season. The season should open November of 2016 into 2017. All right, 7:45. We got about 15 minutes left in our little derby. Got a few nibbles earlier. Haven't felt anything in the last 30 minutes or so. I think a couple of the guys are trying to wrap up because we got to go to work. That's why our derby was pretty short. So I'm working my way back to the group. I probably won't see those guys leave. So I guess I'll hear if they caught anything from the guys that are left. Tide's definitely coming in. I'm starting to figure out where the sandbars are. Casting right into one, not the optimal spot. Again, I'm fan casting, working my way back to the group. Any luck?
No luck. Did you see June?
No.
He moved from where he was down there next to my niece.
Yeah.
Threw it once, and perch hit it.
Oh, really?
A nice, huge red-tail perch.
Of course.
I know. I'm like, what?
On a sand crab?
On a sand crab. One soft shell.
One soft shell?
Yeah.
So of course, in the first ever More Than Fishing Team Derby,
Yeah.
June's the only one that walk away with the keeper-sized perch.
Yeah.
Like what? How much time left?
What time is it now?
It's about 8 right now.
Not 8 yet?
No.
Yeah, maybe about half an hour ago or 45 minutes ago.
June.
Yeah. That's it. I'm good. I'm going home. I don't have time. Game over. Game over right here. Yes.
All right, June won the first More Than Fishing team inter-team tournament. We gave him his dinner. Marvin couldn't make it. But next time, going down. Going down. We paid our dues. Next time. Next time. Next time. Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. Well, we're gonna lose. He's gonna win.